Hey guys, let's just jump right into the second virtual newsletter. There's only two things that are really predominant that I want to get right out of the way, right out of the gate right now. This newsletter is going to look a little different. There's no attendance, there's no extra information. There's a very important reason for that, and that's because I need you guys to really digest this information. This is super important. This is going to be the club for the next 5 weeks. I need you guys to understand what's happening, what we're doing, and how it's going to go down. So the first thing I want to just push right out of the gates right now is I want to thank Steve D'Agostino. He did an amazing job. He got us basically venues right outside of on Washington Street there for the Food Fest. Now the Food Fest that we usually do is for Founders Day, but Toms River decided that we're going to have a Cinco de Mayo one on the 6th of May instead of on Cinco de Mayo. I don't know. It's Toms River, not us, but Steve got us a free rate to do that, and Steve is going to be taking care of the bulk of that because I can't be there for the 6th of May as I'll be away on that date. So really, thank you, Steve. That's a direct thank you, and the club thanks you because that's a great service, and I'm really happy that we can continue that because we haven't had any outdoor venue event since I think 2018 or maybe 2019. It was one of those 2 years. It's been many, many years. All right, so now that that's out of the way, that's going to be 12 to 6 p.m., May 6th, outside on Washington Street. Come and join, and I'll have a sign-up sheet that you can see on this newsletter. Okay, now, Club Championship. Super important. I need you guys to understand this. If you want to play in the first round, you need, and I necessitate this, need to sign up before 6 p.m. on the 420. You need to sign up before 6 p.m. on 420 because I'm printing the pairings at 6 p.m. on 420, and once the pairings are up, that's it. It's done. There's no more sign up after 6 p.m. Pairings will be up, and that's it. You can still sign up for the second round with a first round bye. That's something you still can do. But you cannot play in the first round. You will have to take your bye for the first round. If you come in at 6:03 and you want to play, that's it. 6 p.m. is the cutoff because that's the only way I can make sure this runs on time. 6:30 is the start round, the start time for the first round, and another big issue is that little room that we have is going to be occupied by another club. The room, the tiny adjoining room. When you first come into the club, usually when you make that right. So I'm going to have everyone come in the other door. I'm going to have arrows to point you to where to come in. And I'm going to have the main tournament on the bigger side, and we have dividers in our main room. I'm going to use the dividers, and we're going to have a small little area that's for casual chess, which will still be happening and still be allowed and still, as any other normal meeting, that's still going to go on. But the bigger major side of the room is going to be used for the tournament. Please be respectful of players who are playing in the tournament. Do not talk loud. I will be hushing you. I will be much ruder than usual if you're, blatantly, talking extremely loud and just being, unsportsmanlike to the other players. This is a club championship. This is very important to our heritage. This is very important to the club. I want to state how important that we keep quiet and we keep respectful to the people playing. So far, we have 22 people signed up, 3 of which are taking the first round bye. That's perfectly fine. Again, if you want to play and you can't make it this week, just sign up and I can get you in the second round. You'll take your first round as a half-point bye. Perfectly fine. Another thing is we only have 4 people who paid. So if you've signed up, that's fine. That's great. But you have to pay. So if you're playing in the first round, you have to pay by the first round. You can pay after 6 o'clock. That's fine. But I need it that day. If you're playing in the second round, I need it by the second round. As for the pairings and the results of the pairings, they're going to go up after this week. They're going up every Thursday morning. Meaning at Wednesday night is the last time that you can request a bye for the round. So for next week, it's going to be April 26th at 6 p.m. Or you know what? April 26th at 8 p.m. to give you guys one more time. That's your last chance to say, hey, I need a bye for the second round. And then, you know, the next week it's going to be Wednesday again, 8 p.m. Because the pairings are going to come out every Thursday morning after the first round. So the pairings for this first round are coming out at 6. All right. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. And I know this video is a little bit longer than I wanted the newsletters to be, but this is very, very, very important because this is what the club will be. For the next 5 weeks, it's this tournament. So I want you guys to be playing in this tournament. I want as many club members that are USCF members to be playing in this tournament because that's what basically the entirety of these meetings are going to consist of for the next 5 weeks. Yes, we're still going to have casual play on the side for anyone who wants to just play casually. Yes, we're probably going to have new members coming in. That's fine. That's normal. We're going to somehow make it work. But at the same time, the core of these next 5 weeks is this tournament. And I want as many people as possible to play in this tournament. So with that being said, sign up if you can. We're at 22 right now. You know, that's about the same as we had last year. I think we can do more. I think we can do better. But I digress. We're at 6 minutes in this video. Very sorry for it being so long, but this is a very important, you know, update, and that's why there's only these 2 things in the newsletter. So again, with that being said, I am going to now stop talking, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.